Welcome into the latest edition of Extra Time. Frank with us, Ali, Shaka and Craig as well. Someone's called it the group of death for you, Craig. Which is more surprising in the group stages? Manchester United finishing last or Dortmund winning the group of death?
Death.
Death?
Group of death. Group with an F.
Group of death.
What's more surprising? Actually, I think Dortmund winning the group.
I think so. I don't think anyone would have said that, would they?
What?
Dortmund would win
No,
that group?
I think...
I was agreeing with you. Don't start.
No, I was kind of thinking to Man United. I don't think anybody would have... I think we've all known they're not a great side, but we didn't realise... I don't think anybody thought they'd be as bad as they've been and how bad as they've become. Quite hard to say that, really, isn't it?
I've stopped listening. Ali, what do you think?
Well, Craig called it yesterday a great achievement for Manchester United to finish last in the group. I'm going to say Manchester United finished
Really?
last.
Yeah, that's more surprising.
What?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a bad group.
I know, but
It's a bad group.
it's the group of death.
There'll be a death in here soon.
Frank, what was more surprising for you?
Oh, Manchester United, it's crazy because we know that, well, you can be surprised in Galatasaray, but with all due respect for the Danes, I mean Copenhagen, how can you not be in front of them? You Manchester United overall. Dortmund it's surprising, but when you see Paris Saint-Germain, when you see Milan right now, and you see also the inexperience that Newcastle was capable of showing, it's not really a surprise. It's possible. It was, for me, impossible to see Manchester United finishing last.
No, as a counter-argument to that, which is counterproductive to the point I made before we came on air, which was not to waffle or blabber on, which I'm doing.
Yep.
If you've watched Man United, it's no surprise they finished bottom of the group. And if you watch Dortmund in the Bundesliga, it is a surprise.
It's a good.
Can I go?
Shaka?
I think United finishing bottom is the biggest surprise.
You've seen them play, I've just explained to you. What have I just explained? You've watched United...
You're on with your ego.
Listen, when you're talking about somebody's ego, there's something wrong. Holy smokes.
Yeah, there is.
There is.
Craig, you criticise a lot of the bigger clubs outside the Premier League for being poor, yet 2 out of the 4 English clubs finished bottom of their respective groups this season.
What's the point? People always make this point.
Yeah.
And I saw Rob Palmer piping on earlier about 4 La Liga teams like some big punter.
Right, okay.
You know what I mean? Oh, 4 La Liga teams and 2 of the teams from the best league in the world. Blah, 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 blah. Jealousy.
Right, yes.
Right, here's the point. United are guff, and Newcastle, the first time back in this competition for years, decimated with injuries. This point falls on its head when we take the La Liga winners last year.
Right.
Barcelona.
Yes.
Right? Won La Liga a canter. What happened in Europe?
They won the group. Oh, last year?
Yeah.
Last year, when they won La Liga, were the best team in Spain.
Yes.
They were utterly garbage in the Champions League.
Yep.
Got rolled into the Europa League, thought they were going to swan away and win that, and get knocked out by Man United without Weghorst up front.
Yep.
So this is just a crazy argument.
It seems an unnecessary argument,
Yes,
doesn't it?
and it's annoying when people start doing it. The 4 teams from La Liga this year, Barcelona are poor, Real Madrid we know are going to be strong.
Yeah.
Atleti having a good season, and Real are a good side.
Yes.
Real Sociedad.
Yeah.
Man United are not a good side, and Newcastle were a little bit or a lot unlucky with the scenarios and the injuries.
Right.
That's the point.
I'm not sure that Rob Palmer wanted that mention, but he got it anyway.
Well, I don't know.
I saw him tweeting just before I came on. Rob was tweeting going, "Oh, La Liga, 4 teams, La Liga, the best league in the world, only get 2 in." Oh my God! I was like, "Oh, shut up!" Seriously.
I think I've got to agree with you for that point, I think, Greg. Anything you'd like to add, Frank?
No, the only thing I want to say is that last season we could have said, that we could have big clubs, with big fights and everything. It seems to be, and you asked me during the show, who was my favorite or the contender for the Champions League. It's hard to say because I don't find a big team comparing to last season. City was strong last season, like Barcelona, like Craig just mentioned, or some other team. You could have thought, Real Madrid 2 years ago were outstanding. Even they were lucky, they are something. This year, I don't feel any team being stronger and strong enough to say, yeah, they're the favorites.
That's good for us, isn't it? It makes it exciting. Shaka, should Barcelona look for another coach? Should Xavi's job be in jeopardy?
No, I don't think so. I think Barcelona are a club in disarray behind the scenes for quite some time, and I don't think changing the coach at this juncture changes that. I like Xavi.
Oh, well, that's all right.
That's good.
Yeah,
That's good.
I like him. Have you met him?
No, I haven't. But if I say I like him some more, maybe I will.
I tell you who else likes him.
Oh.
Luis Garcia. He likes him. Of course, yeah. But let's name somebody else that's not around at the moment.
Okay.
That was like matey, isn't he?
Well, there you are.
Luis Garcia.
Didn't you see Stevie walking his dog this morning as well?
Actually, I didn't know.
No?
No.
No?
I saw Stevie
Yep.
and the dog.
Right. Why is it not a straight answer?
Oh, you said, didn't I see Stevie walking the dog?
Right, okay.
I saw him in the car, pulling into the car park.
Oh, wow, exciting.
The dog wasn't walking at that point.
Right, good.
Was he driving?
Well, to be fair, have you ever been in a car with Stevie? It's a white knuckle ride, so the dog, yeah.
Ali, should Barca start Mark Yu and soon Vigo Roque? Of course, he's going to join.
Vitor Roque.
Oh, sorry, I just read what's
That's
there.
okay.
Well, you can always paraphrase.
Paraphrase, does that make it shorter? It's in a letter.
No, well, you can just make it up.
What do you mean?
Well, you don't have to always read what's in
fire.
front of you like
I
some.
do, that's my job.
Yeah, but if you know it's not right, change it.
I didn't have time to think.
Don't just be a dope.
Should they start over Lewandowski?
Not yet. Not yet.
No.
Much like the answer about Xavi, not quite yet. You ride Lewandowski as long as you can because simply you don't have anybody quite like him on the team. And if you're relying on Mark Yu to do that job while he scored today, I just don't think that that's the answer right now.
Frank, is City more likely to win the Premier League or the Champions League?
Wow. I would say the Premier League. I think at some point they're gonna last year they're gonna wake up and they're gonna maybe go back to their best, and maybe with the return of some players who are still injured, they're gonna get better and fight with Liverpool and Arsenal to win the title. In Champions League, we all know that it's very hard to win the Champions League twice in a row. It only happened once with Real Madrid. So I have doubts that it's possible to do twice, and it's why I picked the EPL.
What do you say? What do you say? So what's the answer to the question, in your opinion?
What Frank said.
Okay. Shaka?
I agree with Frank.
Right, okay. Ali, what's more likely, Leverkusen to win the Bundesliga or the Europa League?
The Europa League. And while they're leading right now in Bundesliga, and they've been flying, we saw this past weekend an opportunity for them to really extend their lead over Bayern Munich, and they passed that on against Stuttgart. I think Stuttgart exposed some of the things that perhaps could be frailties for Leverkusen into the future. Bayern Munich can still get better. And right now we are seeing the very best of Leverkusen.
Right.
I don't think they can get any better than what they are right now. So eventually Bayern Munich will win Bundesliga, but Leverkusen have a real opportunity of winning Europa League.
Shaka, is it worse losing at home in front of your home fans or losing on the road before a long trip home?
Oh, man. No, it's never fun losing in front of your home fans. I think there's an expectation that you're going to win more times than not at home. So therefore, from a professional standpoint, it's worse to lose at home.
Same with Shaka? Is that your response?
No.
Okay. Opposite to Shaka. That's your response. Frank, what says you?
What?
Well, that's it. You had your chance.
You got chips on the way home, is it? I got a flight to catch.
I'm with Shaka. Shut up, you Scott. I'm with Shaka.
God, Rob.
I'll come over there and sort him
The
out.
frog is saying, shut up. Shut up.
Ever since I had...
There you go.
Freaking-
Right. Let's keep the
No,
national stereotypes down.
I'm with Shaka because I think it's you share the shame with the fans when you lose at home. When you lose away from home, there is a possibility that it happens. At home, you want to win or at least draw every game you play, because otherwise, you feel that kind of shame or not being good enough for your fans.
Ali?
Oh, I agree with everybody.
Oh, good. There we go.
There's no shame in losing. We've all lost.
Yes.
Performance that matters.
Okay.
What?
All I'm interested in.
As long as you try your best.
It's been
Unexpected goals.
Yes, it's been a disappointing performance today, but there we are. ESPN.
Well, not just today.
Hey, but it's a short drive home.
It is a short drive. To a lonely house. ESPN.
Hey.